Okay, so this is gonna be a video that people had asked for. But before I tell you guys about what the video is about, I need to correct my answer to one of my Q&A questions from my previous video that I didn't want to make like a little stupid little short video for, just to correct one question, but whatever. It was I don't know what number the question was, but it was about what song describes my spirit. And I just blurted out songs that I liked, but songs that really describe my spirit. Um, One is Dirty Diana. Another, um, Dirty Diana. What else? I had like four of them, and I forgot it in just that second. But I know one song that describes my spirit is Dirty Diana. Um, anyway, I'll think of it by the end of the video. But this video, dun, 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 is going to be about my coming out story. A few people have asked me to do this. I just haven't gotten around to it. One, because I feel like every gay guy or gay girl does a coming out story, and mine isn't going to be that inspiring, or, you know, I don't feel like it is. It might be to somebody, but it's not going to be that exciting or inspiring to me. But this happened around my transition from 8th to 9th grade, middle of high school. And it kind of I kind of got outed twice, two separate times, if that makes sense. Okay, so the first little incident was I was still in 8th grade. It was like towards the end of the year, and I was transitioning from middle school to high school. And not only that, but I was transitioning from moving out with my mom and with my dad from the east side of Detroit to the west side of Detroit, and then going to high school in Dearborn. So I had a crush on this guy in my class. I was in like the advanced class, because in middle school they had separated the boys and the girls. There were all male classes, all female classes, and the advanced class would be male and female, and I was in the male and female class. And there were a few people who knew. I did end up telling my closest circle of friends, because towards the end of the year I felt like once I got to high school it was going to be different, and I was going to be more of myself, and I was going to let people know what was going on. So yeah, those people knew, and it was okay for them to know. You know, we had our inside jokes. It was actually pretty great just for just those people to know. Then there was a new girl that came, and she kind of came into our group, and we accepted her, and she was really cool and whatnot. She just had a lot of mouth, like, you know. And so I ended up letting her in on it, or whatever, who I liked or whatever. And one day we went to gym class, and for some reason I felt like the whole middle school was in this one gym session, because in middle school we didn't really go to gym like that. It was very rare. But I felt like the whole school was in that gym that day for some reason, just playing. I don't know why they were all there, but every damn body was in that gym that day. So she ended up telling a girl that I hated. Like, I did not like this girl. She had the worst, smartest mouth. Me and her would get into it every day, argue, all of that. And she told that girl, because I guess she was friends with that girl. I did not like that girl. She knew that girl didn't like me. And that girl told the guy that I liked. And when I tell you, it spread through that whole gym with like that. So like, and I don't even know what day of the week this was, but I know we still had to go to school the next day. So I had to deal with this the next day at school. And I was just contemplating the whole night, like, how am I going to go to school and deal with this? Like, everybody knows now. I know everybody knows because like it's when I tell you it spread like wildfire through that gym, because everybody was there, and everybody was telling each other, and I just was like, I just made it up in my head. I was like, you know what? Just fuck it. I'm gonna just go to school, and I'm gonna be who I'm gonna be, and if they don't like it, they can fight me. I mean, I've been beating the shit out of people, you know, thus far. So me being gay ain't gonna change nothing. If they got a problem with me, they can swing on me. That's all. I don't care. So I went to school, and a lot of the people around me who used to actually joke about me being gay and stuff like that, they were really cool about it and kind of somewhat were a little bit apologetic is the word that I was trying to say. A little bit apologetic about, you know, how they would, you know, make jokes about it, but they were like, they ended up being really cool and accepting about it, and even more jokes came, but it didn't come from a mean place, you know. I mean, some people that I already didn't like and didn't already like me, they, you know, it got worse with them, but a lot of the people who were already around me, it became, you know, a little bit of a joking thing. It was kind of nice for them, you know. And it was nice for me too because I could talk to them about stuff. And they had a lot of questions. And, you know, for it to have been 8th grade, a lot of people were very mature about it, especially in my class. A lot of people were very mature. Um, Now for some of the all boys classes and some stuff like that, I got into it with people about it, but you know, it was middle school, but whatever. So fast forward to ninth grade year of high school. This is after I had moved in with my dad already. I don't even think I started ninth grade school yet. I think it was the summer in between eighth and ninth. And I'm sitting in the room with my brother, and we were watching TV or something. And I was talking to my dad about something. He had asked me a question about something. I think it was something about some clothes, or we were going somewhere. He wanted to know something, something like that. I don't know. He just had a question about something that was going on that day. And then he was like, actually, can I talk to you outside for a second? I said, okay. So I got up, went outside, we were standing by the grill or whatever. And he was like, are you gay? And he was like, you know, he was like, son, are you gay? And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, it seemed like he was shocked that I just said yeah like that. And he was like, well, you know, I still love you, I still support you, blah, blah, blah. You know, the stuff that the accepting dads and moms say. Now, the way I got kind of outed by it, like his side of the family, some of them knew because they added me on Facebook, and I put it as my, I guess, preference for people interested in or something that it says on Facebook as men or whatever. So they kind of knew. The younger people that I talked to, they knew. And then, but I hadn't told my mom or my grandma yet because it just hadn't come up. Like, I'm not just gonna go around, hey, I'm gay, hey, I'm gay. I wasn't planning on doing that. It was something that if you asked, I'd tell you. Otherwise, you know, if it wasn't the topic of conversation, I mean, it wasn't none of your business. So, I go back over my grandma's house, and I'm sitting there with my mom and my grandma, and we're in the kitchen, and I don't know what I was doing. I was texting somebody or something. And then it just came up. She was like, so when was you going to tell me that you're gay? And I was like, well, damn, who told you? And then they were like, your dad. And I was like, first of all, when is it any his damn business to tell anybody else, you know? I mean, I would have told y'all my damn self if y'all would have asked. You know, I didn't ask him to tell nobody. And she was like, well, you know, I still accept you, blah, blah, blah. My grandma, she was a little upset about it at first. You know, she's old and southern, and I really didn't give a fuck because, you know, me, I'm the type, I've always been the type of person, I've never really gave a fuck about what people thought, you know. So when it came time, when I felt like it came time for people to know that I was gay, I was just like, I don't care whether you like it or not. And even with family, like, I'm not I'm not really that, you know, really emotionally attached type person. I mean, my mom, like, yeah, but I feel like even if she didn't like the fact that I was a guy, I still wouldn't give a fuck. Like, I would not care. Like, you don't have to. It's not for you, you know? I feel like a lot of people who they really do care about, you know, what their family thinks and stuff, and that's fine, but it's like it's never been me. I've never been the type of person to care what my family thinks. I felt the same way about how my family thinks with how about you know, how anybody else thinks. If you don't like it, you can fight me. And a lot of them didn't want to fight me. So I mean, that's all it is to it. If you don't like it, swing. If you do, then all right. And if you don't like it, just don't mess with me. Don't you ain't got to talk to me, and I don't have to talk to you. You know, that's just as simple as that. We don't have to be friends. We ain't got to be associates. You know, I didn't pick my family, so you know you'll be there, but that doesn't mean we have to speak or be cool. That's just you know. So it was that's just that. So my mom, she found out from my dad and my grandma as well. And then I was born in Missouri. I wasn't actually born in Michigan, so I have a lot of family down there. I guess they found out from my grandma, which I didn't know how they felt about it. I didn't really give a fuck how they felt about it either. But they know. And it got, you know, when I was about around that age, I got a lot of, like, Facebook stalking from my family. Like, they'd see what I put on Facebook, and they call my grandma and tell her. And I'm like, what the fuck you telling her for? What is she gonna do about what I put on my Facebook? Like, it's my page, and I post what I pleased. So, what is telling her doing? It's none of your business, because I mean, I haven't seen you since what? I was like 10. I haven't seen a lot of them since I was like, no, maybe 14. So it's like, what's telling her gonna do? I don't care about you telling her. I mean, it upsets her, yeah, but I don't care. And, you know, I got into it with my dad and his wife and my mom about this picture I had posted when I was like 15. And maybe I shouldn't have posted it back then, but then again, it was my page, and I post pictures like that now. I mean, it's only been 4 years. I'm only 19 now, so. But, yeah, my coming out story isn't, you know, that exciting, because I didn't really get a chance to come out, you know. I didn't really have many friends back in 8th grade. All of my friends came in high school, and when I went to high school, when I started high school, in Dearborn, I went to school called ATA. I just was, you know, if people ask, I just tell them, and it was something. Whereas when they met me, they found it out. It wasn't something that I had to ease on to people or anything. It was just, you know, people knew. And so I never really had to come out to anybody. I mean, there are some people who's those people who don't assume anything about anyone. And they say, well, you know, I didn't know you were gay. How? Kanye West face. How? But yeah, whatever. And that's my little coming out story. Sorry if it wasn't, you know, as juicy as a lot of people thought it would be. It looked like I didn't have a neck right there doing that. But yeah. Alright. Well, I'll see you guys in my next one. Oh, I didn't correct that one question. Like I said, Dirty Diana, and then there's this song. I don't really know the name of the artist, but it's I Wanna Know What Love Is. Um, there's a song by DJ Jude something. It's called All We Are. And then another one, the fourth one. What was the fourth one? The fourth one, it was like you know, older song, but I can't think of it. It was an older song, but hmm, what was that song? And it's right on the tip of my tongue, so I cannot think of it. Don't you hate when you have to, like, when you think of stuff, and then when it's time to say it, you forget what you thought of, like what you were gonna say? So annoying. It is.
In college, I wrote Mike a letter about how
What
horrible
was
you
it?
are. And good morning to me. We just had a fight on the phone, and I needed to put my anger somewhere. Anyway, when you said that Mike had some old letters in that box, I wanted to make sure mine wasn't in it. So I checked. And I found these. They're from Mike's mom, Adele. It turns
I
out
can't think of the fourth song, but those are three. And you know,
she existed until 8 years ago.
this is my new video. Yay. I hope you guys like my shirt. I love this shirt. It's like my favorite shirt because I want to move to California. And it says California knows how to party. And I hope they do because I want to go. But yeah.